Hey there everyone, welcome back to Path of Exile 2. Today I've got what is in my opinion the most incredible druid build right now. Whether you call it the Lunar Werewolf, the Freezing Wolf or the Rage Wolf, it doesn't matter. They all do the same thing. Absolutely delete bosses and fly through maps. This build has it all. Speed, crowd control and massive burst damage. There's a lot to cover. So let's dive straight into the details. Alright, let's start with the gear that I have. First, the talisman. I'm using the Wildwood talisman. I will recommend getting a Magi talisman. That will increase your maximum rage. Take increased physical damage, added physical damage, attack speed, strength, added cold damage. And instead of stun build up, I will recommend getting +5 to attack skills. So I will definitely update this. For the amulet, very easy, we're using the Beacon of Aziz. Make sure you get it with +15 to spirit. And allocate devastation to it. It will give you more attack area damage. For the chest piece, we're also using a unique Morian Invictus. For this, go for chaos resistance, life regeneration and maximum life. I have the 4 socket here. If you can get the 5 socket version, but it will be more expensive. For the gloves, another unique, we're using the Sine Aquo. I don't know how to say that. This will probably be the most expensive item in your inventory. This will give you more skill speed and enemies immobilized by you take 19% more damage. That is huge. That's all the uniques. For the rings, get added elemental damage. We don't need mana anywhere in this build. I will recommend getting life, elemental resistance and rarity. Same goes for the other ring also. For helmet, go for huge armor and energy shield and some life regeneration along with some resistances. For the boots, as always, go for movement speed, life, strength and elemental resistance. For the belt, we need armor, life, strength and elemental resistance. No need for any mana flask. Get a huge life flask, that will help you a lot. Alright, now let's see the skills and support gems. For Shred, we're using Rapid Attack, Rage 3, Crescendo 2 and Cold Attunement. For Pounce, we're using Fist of War 2, Charged Mark, Holy Descent and Freezing Mark. For Lunar Assault, we're using Bhater's Vengeance, Freeze, Ancestral Call 2 and Elemental Armament 2. For Lunar Blessing, we're using Second Wind, Cooldown Recovery, Elemental Armament 2 and Cold Mastery. For Arctic Howl, we're using Deep Freeze, Ice Bite 2, Brittle Armor and Enraged Warcry 2. For Cross Slash, Elemental Armament 2, Cold Attunement, Close Combat and Magnified Area. For Herald of Ice, Cold Attunement, Magnified Area, Elemental Armament 2 and Cold Mastery. And for Eternal Rage, we're using Cannibalism. Alright, it's time to take a look at the passive tree. There's a lot going on here. I have also put a POB link in the description, so use that instead. But let me show you the full tree first. Here we go. And now let's begin with the Ascendancy. So first 2 points, obviously we're taking the unseen path so that we can see the hidden passives. For the second 2 points, we're taking Entwined Realities. What it does is every time you take a non-keystone passive skill, for example Zealot's Oath, you can unlock anything in its radius, just like I have done here with Thickened Arteries. For the third 2 points, we're taking the Lesser Harm, and the final 2 points will go in Forced Outcome. So what we are taking in the skill tree is Life Regeneration, lot of Rage nodes, Life Leech, Critical Hit Chance and Critical Damage bonus. Alright, let's see some gameplay and combat rotation. It's very simple. With Eternal Rage, you're always generating rage. Make sure your rage is full and then activate Lunar Blessing. After that, just start spamming Lunar Assault. You will clear everything in your path. For bosses, we are using some more skills. First, use Pounce to apply some marks, then use Lunar Blessing. After that, start using Lunar Assault. And when the boss is frozen, use Arctic Howl to gain more cold damage. And then start spamming Shred. Before you know it, the boss is already dead. And you're taking all the juicy loot. The best thing about this build is the safety, because we freeze almost everything including map bosses. You rarely take any damage, it's fast, it's tanky and it's just a blast to play. If you're looking for a Druid build that can do it all in 0.4, this is the one. Alright, that's gonna be it for my Lunar Werewolf build. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video, comment if you have any questions or tweaks for the build, and subscribe for more Path of Exile 2. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.